The Renault Trafic is a light commercial vehicle produced by the French automaker Renault since 1981. It is also marketed as the Nissan Primastar and Opel Vauxhall Vivaro in Europe. Previous versions of the Renault Trafic have been sold by Chevrolet and the original generation is now sold in India by Tata Motors. Vauxhall has confirmed that they will produce the next generation Vivaro at the GM Manufacturing Luton plant in 2013. First generation. The original Renault Trafic was sold from 1980 to 2000 and was somewhat revised and updated during its lifetime. Originally the van had some variations in the front-end shape depending which engine was fitted, with the original 1397cc motor fitting behind a flat grille, and the diesel engine and larger 1647cc petrol engines requiring an extended plastic grille and deeper bumper. The 1721cc OHC engine replaced the 1647cc OHV in the mid-1980s, which fitted under the shorter grille but required a small lump in the bonnet. The diesel and 2.1 petrol carried on with the extended grille. In 1990 the Trafic underwent a major front-end facelift with rounder shape and a plastic bumper, the new longer body shape covering all varieties of engine. In 1995 the Mk1 Trafic got its final facelift, with new grille, new tail lights, large double rear-view mirrors and a new interior with modern dashboard and multi-adjustable seats. This version was also sold as the Opel Arena from 1997. Winnebago The chassis and cab of the 1980s models were used as the base vehicle by Winnebago Industries to build the Winnebago Lichero from 1983, and Itasca Phase R. In order for the chassis and cab version to meet United States safety and emission requirements, this version was sold with Renault's J6T J7T, 2165cc badged as 2.2L. Camper van variants The Mk1 Trafic became popular for professional conversion into budget family motorhomes due to the flexibility of the design and the generous internal space for what was a relatively small van. Popular converters were Auto Sleepers and Holsworth. Other motorhome builders using the Trafic Mk1 as a base include Eldis, Ariba and Autostar. Opel Arena From 1997 to 2000 the Renault Trafic was marketed as the Chevrolet Trafic and Opel Arena. Tata Winger In 2007, Tata Motors announced the introduction of the Winger, a panel van and minibus based on the 1995 to 2001 version of the Mk1 Renault Trafic but fitted with Tata's own 2-litre diesel engines, with or without turbo. South America For South America, was made in the Argentinian facility of Santa Isabel, California RDOBA, for the Mercosur. In Brazil, was badged as Chevrolet Trafic and after as Renault Trafic. A pickup version was sold as the Renault Rodeo. The production ended in 2002. Gallery Second generation, the current Trafic resulted from a joint venture between German Opel, Japanese Nissan and French Renault. It is also sold as an Opel Vivaro, Vauxhall Vivaro and by Nissan as the Primastar. Designed by Renault's corporate design department based within the company's Technocentre outside Paris, the Trafic was developed by the engineering team of Renault's light commercial vehicle unit at Villiers-Saint-Var. Copyright Derek. Manufactured by GM Manufacturing Luton at its plant in Luton beside Primastar and the Vivaro the Trafic was the first Renault vehicle to be built in the United Kingdom in more than 30 years. In an agreement between Renault and Nissan, versions of the van are also manufactured at Nissan's plant in Barcelona, Spain. In particular, high-roof versions for Vauxhall, Renault, and Nissan are made in Barcelona because the Luton assembly plant has a low roof which cannot accommodate the extra height of a high roof. The van exists in several versions, from a 3-seater with all the rear space available for loads, to a 9-seater. Its name is based on the French word for trade, or traffic. The van was designed by Renault in Paris, and both Renault and Opel versions are manufactured by Opel at their plant in Luton. In 2012, UK production of the Vivaro totaled 36,982 and 16,483 for the Renault Trafic. A mild facelift in 2006 saw the orange indicators swapped for clear ones more integrated into the headlamp housings. On the Opel model, the indicators moved from the front bumpers, up into the headlamp housings, thus looking more similar to the Renault. Nissan Primastar The Nissan Primastar was also launched in 2001, and is available in panel van, combi, bus and chassis cab configurations. 2 wheelbases and 2 roof heights are available, as well as 3 diesel engines and a petrol. Opel Vivaro The Opel Vivaro from the German automaker Opel launched in 2001. While the Vivaro was sold as an Opel in most European markets, in the United Kingdom it is sold as a Vauxhall. The Vivaro was primarily manufactured at GM Manufacturing Luton in Luton, England, and by Nissan at their Zona Franca facility in Spain. The Vivaro was available in panel van, minibus, combined bus van and platform crew cab configurations. 2 different wheelbase styles and 2 roof heights options are also available, as well as 3 diesel engine power options and a petrol engine. The vehicle was given a mild facelift in 2006, during which the front indicators were moved from the front bumper, up into the headlight housing, and only a 2.0L 4-cylinder diesel engine is available in 2 states of tune. A 90 picoseconds or 115 picoseconds mated to a 6-speed manual or optional automatic transmission. The Vivaro E-concept debuted September 2010 at the IAA Commercial Vehicle Show in Hanover, Germany. It is plug-in hybrid vehicle, with an extended range of up to 250 miles and includes 21 kWh lithium-ion batteries, enabling over 60 miles of pure electric driving range. Engines. 3rd generation. Renault released a new generation in 2014. It is again sold by Opel in Europe. Production was centralized to the Sandouville factory in France for Renault and Nissan. Opel Vauxhall variants for the UK and mainland Europe continue to be manufactured at Luton, except for the high roof variants which are manufactured at Sandouville. References. External links: Renault Trafic official website, the original Renault Trafic as a camper van, Opel Vivaro official website.